Hey guys, welcome back. Wanted to do a little follow-up on my last video. The last one I did, I was looking at some of the lowest attendance averages and percentages in the across the league. And I was looking at teams that were under 90%. And there were some surprises in there, and some not so surprises in there. But I thought, as a little follow up to that one, why don't I look at the top 10 teams with arena attendance averages and percents? And so I figured I would do that as kind of a follow up. I did the bottom half, I did the bottom part. Why not do the top? So I decided, why not do it? So number 10 in the average arena attendance and percentage. Number 10 is the Dallas Stars. They have an average attendance of 18,078 right now, for a percentage of 97.6%. Not bad. Really, really good. Really, really, really good to see. In Dallas, the American Airlines Center has a capacity of 18,532. So, the fact that they're averaging 18,078, that's not that far away from a shutout, from a complete sellout. So, that's not bad. Good on Dallas, and good on the people for supporting them. Number 9, this is a surprise. Now, mind you, this is just the attendance. This is the attendance so far for this season so far. 20 some games in. This is surprising. Number 9 is the Vancouver Canucks. They have an average attendance right now of 18,544 for a percentage of 98.1%. I don't know how, because they have been awful. The locker room is in disarray. The general manager doesn't know what the hell he's doing from one day to the next. The coach is on, I've been hearing all about, the coach being on the hot seat, and, everybody saw what happened in Montreal. They get off to a bad start, and their owner fires everybody. That's not happening in Vancouver, which I know is aggravating some fans. But it's kind of surprising that they have an average attendance of 18,544, because the attendance at Rogers Arena is 18,910. That's the capacity. They're averaging 18,544 for a 98.1% capacity. For a team that, that's another, I talked about some tire fires in the lower attendance. Vancouver, I would consider to be a tire fire, but they're in the top 10 in attendance. So, crazy things have happened. Number 8 on the list is the Nashville Predators. They have an average attendance of 17,065 for a capacity percentage of 99.7%. That's pretty darn good for Nashville, and that's a pretty good. Those fans are really good down there. Bridgestone Arena has a capacity of 17,113. That's the capacity. They're pulling in 17,065. They're almost to full sellout. 99.7%. That's pretty darn good. That's really darn good. And you can't. I mean, what can you say? They're very vocal down there in Smashville. So Nashville, keep it up. Keep that attendance going. It's awesome. Number 7 on the list. No surprise. No surprise here. Number 7 is the Toronto Maple Leafs. They have an average attendance of 18,805. Their average percent capacity right now is 99.9%. That's literally as close to a sellout as you can get. And Toronto, they have a Scotiabank Arena has a capacity of 18,819. So I mean they're right there. 18, 8, 19, 14 people. Cram 14 more people in there, you got 100%. You got 100% capacity, you got a full sellout. Good going, Toronto. And boy, are they one of the hottest teams in the league right now. Whoo! My friend Justin, his dad, they're loving this. They're loving watching the Leafs literally, kick ass right now. They're doing really well. Really, really well. And yeah, you're about as close to a sellout as you can get at 99.9%. So, good on them. Number 6. The crazy thing too about Toronto is the fact that that's number 7. There's 6 other teams that are higher than them. I know, kind of crazy, isn't it? But number 6 on the list is the 2-time defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning. They have an average attendance right now of 19,092. What's the capacity of their arena? 19,092. 100%. They are selling out every home game so far this year. I mean, you come off winning two back-to-back Stanley Cups. I mean, you should sell out. You should sell out every game, every home game. And again, they're a team. They're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. But they're tied percentage-wise with number 5, and that's the Boston Bruins. The Boston Bruins have an average attendance right now of 17,850. Pretty good attendance. TD Garden holds a capacity of 17,565. So, I mean, that's and that's the crazy thing is the fact that they say that's 100%. I think that's a little higher than 100%. Shouldn't that be like 100.1? I mean, I'm not sure exactly how they figure out the percentages there, but it's set on the list 100.0%. Even though they're cramming 300 more people in there than the capacity says, but that's number 5. Number 4, again, not a surprise. They're brand new this year, so I mean they're gonna draw. And number 4, it's the Seattle Kraken. They have an average attendance right now of 17,151 fans for a percentage of 100.3. Now, Seattle has a capacity of 17,100, which it's weird how they look at that. Because they're averaging 51 more fans than the capacity, but yet they're 100.3%. But yet Boston is averaging almost 300 people per game more than capacity, and they're at a 100.0. Okay, that seems a little fishy. I think Boston's percentage, I think, needs to be a little higher there. But that was just going on the list that the list that I had seen. But yeah, I think Boston should be a little higher on the percentage wise, considering their, and I mean, granted, Boston has, a little higher capacity, but still, they should be a little higher in the percentage, I would think. But anyway, I digress. Number 3 on the list, again, a team that's no surprise, and that's these guys. It's the Washington Capitals. They have a average attendance right now of 18,573. Pretty darn good. And their capacity for the Capital One Arena is 18,506. Now again, this kind of makes sense. The average capacity percentage is 100.4. Okay, that should maybe be where Boston's at. Boston should probably be a little higher. Should probably even be a little higher than that. Just, based on the amount of people, the amount of more people that are in attendance in Boston in comparison to some of these other places. But Washington, I mean, still, the team they won the Stanley Cup in 2018. So it's not surprising that, and of course, they have this pretty good this pretty good young kid. He just a young whippersnapper. He's just been tearing it up. It's this kid named Ovechkin. I mean, he might be pretty good. You never know. He could. He looks talented enough to be a pretty good player. So no surprise that Washington is number 3 on the list, with pretty good player with a lot of talent, who might be something. But number two is the New York Islanders. Now they just moved into their new arena. The UBS Center. They have a capacity of 17,113. So that's their capacity. They are averaging 17,255 for a percentage of 100.8. Now, I mean, granted, they've only played, 4 games at home? Because, I mean, the arena wasn't done yet. So, I mean, they had a 13-game road trip to start the season. Ouch. So, needless to say, the fans are happy that they're back home for a little while. So, I mean, yeah, they're selling out. They're selling out well. They are over capacity, 100.8%. But that's not number 1. Number 1. Those boys, they went to the finals in their first year. Pretty good. And that's the Las Vegas Golden Knights. They're number 1 on the list of average attendance and percentage. Now, T-Mobile Arena has a capacity of 17,500 fans. Vegas, their average attendance is 18,086 for a percentage of 104.1%. Don't tell the fire marshal down in Vegas. Don't tell the fire marshal. Fire marshal doesn't need to know that. That's something. That's something else. That's pretty cool. The fans in Vegas, they love their team. They have fun, and it's great. It's great to see that the fans are supporting them, and they come out, they buy the merchandise. I mean, the pregame show, the pregame that they do, I mean, right there, that's almost worthy of the ticket price itself, is the show that they do on the ice. I mean, it's Vegas. I mean, what more could you ask for? So yeah, but that's the top 10 teams with average attendance and percentages. Again, I think Boston needs to be a little higher on that particular list. But I mean, hey, they're still selling out every game. So, and again, some surprises in there, and some not so surprised. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think of the top 10 here? Do you look at the are you surprised by some of the teams' attendances, or is that pretty much what you guys expect? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. Let me know on that. And if there's anybody new that's just cruising around, just happened to come across one of my videos, hopefully you like them. Hopefully, if you like them, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of the channel. I would be honored. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun doing some of this, and I'm always very upbeat. So, if there's a, if you guys give us a subscribe, hey, I'm always very upbeat. even with crappy situations going on, I put it out there. I'm genuine, and can't be any more. It can't be any different than genuine. So again, hit like and subscribe if you're just cruising on through. And again, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of that list. Are you surprised by some teams? Are you not surprised by others? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Hit like and subscribe if you're just cruising on through. And I'll talk to you guys again later.